Okay, we have a guest in the studio here. As a result of persons coming late into the program, I didn't have much time to do any discussion with them. I don't even know the individual name. However, I understand the complaints about a matter which I mentioned on this program already, as about Priya Manickchand, the Honorable Minister of Education, Father Priya Manickchand. So, if you don't know Priya Manickchand, the Honorable Minister of Education, the operator, going to show you a photograph of her. This complains about her father, and so we're going to hear from the individual. Okay? So, tell me your name, please.
Mr. Jaipaul, my name is Min.of from Washclose, Mahaicony. And there's a man by the name of Tulsi Prasad who works with Churchill Manickchand, which is Priya father. And constantly when he makes trouble with people, he terrorizing the whole neighborhood. Right now he attacking my family. Look, I have two of my son in the studio here right now who he attacking, and he would call Churchill Manickchand name constantly that he is working with Churchill Manickchand. If people fail to understand that he is working with Churchill Manickchand, that's almost like his father. Now, sometime in October last year, he run me, my husband, and my son, who in the studio here right now, with a cutlass inside my son's house. And when he we run into the house and we locked, and he trying to break the door, and knife from his pocket fall inside my son's yard. When he ended up get charged, he cut his foot. He went and tell the police that my son attacked him first. My son also got charged because it is alleged that my son wounded him. He have a lawyer by the name of Hussein. His lawyer get up and say Tulsi Prasad is working with one of the minister's father. That sent a message to us that once he's working with a minister's father, we have no justice, because why he should say that he working with a minister's father? Why authority should we say that he working with a minister's father? Now again, I wasn't in the country, and when I received a phone call that he attacked my son again, when a friend come and stop in front of my son's house to pick up my son to take him to a rice mill, because that's the work people does in there too, and he going to work with him, and he attacked my son again Sunday evening.
Okay, with all these attacks, the live program, with all these attacks that you have in here, okay, with Priya Manickchand father worker. The worker is claiming this, that he is working with Priya Manickchand, the Honorable Minister of Education father. I think we have a photograph of the Honorable Minister Priya Manickchand. This is the Minister of the government. Her father worker is beating people in Mahaicony.
Correct, yes.
And what is this man, a madman?
No, he's not mad. It's because he has, Mr. Jaipaul, I feel that if I want to do something and I don't have backup, I wouldn't do it. And I feel because he has great backup, he could do it. I have a photograph in my hand here right now with this guy, where Priya Manickchand, where Priya brother stop in front of his house, having conversation. If you could see this picture, this is the guy. This is Priya brother, which is Churchill's son.
So the operator have a copy of this photograph?
This is the man who did
Please scan this photograph.
Now, Sunday evening when he rushed my son with a cutlass. When he couldn't get my son, he rushed a boy with a cutlass, run into Pastor Mark's house and chop up the boy, well beaten the boy. He take a horse, right, and he get away in the back. Them hiding, the police cannot catch him. We call on the police cannot catch him.
Okay, so you report this matter to the police?
Yes.
How many times?
On over. Like, there is so much time that I feel like when the police can get fed up now with you, because it's over and over with Tulsi Prasad, and right now he is on a ban for what he run me, my son and my husband in
He's on a ban, and then recently he attacked his son again?
He attacked my son, plus and because he cannot find my son, he run my son's friend, and my son's friend Kevin run inside the pastor house, and he run inside the pastor house with a bare brief and chop the boy. We have photograph of that. We have grounds of that, where he run, where all the blood spray up in the people and house.
So you ever had the opportunity to speak with the Honorable Minister Priya about the behavior
No, but I
of
spoke.
this worker, of her father?
I spoke with the father twice, and I
And what
asked.
was his behavior?
His response is that he said he responds to me to he's working with them and he is not encouraging him. Well, if he is not encouraging, why Tulsi is calling your name constantly?
So look, I received a number of reports about Priya Manickchand and her family. I have a thick file like this, a very thick file. And it ranged from a number of issues. I also received a report that one of her cousin or blood relative raped a boy and killed him. And a number of instances with the uncle, I think he passed away, with a number of issues with allegation of rape, issues with animals, and you know, the behavior of this young lady, Priya Manickchand, in Parliament in relation to her attitude, speaking out about Mrs. Sharma, the leader of the Sharma party, writing on Facebook that all sort of thing about Mrs. Sharma, or have erection, use this, use that, toys and all sort of thing, and all sort of thing this woman will be writing. Statements that personally she must be given to these young women that make this allegation to Mrs. Sharma. Probably the handwriting expert will show that this minister you see in handwriting was in a statement. Or if these young ladies are questioned, it will be known that the minister Minister Priya Manickchand, who was the Minister of Human Services, was the individual who put these words in these children's mouth. So if a proper investigations are done, this will be revealed to this nation. But this is the behavior of this minister and her family. It's a bloodline trait. So we can't stop it. Now what are you looking at here? What is that photograph?
That is the man who created this. Now, Mr.
That man
Jaipaul.
without a shirt is the man who's chopping people?
Yes. Now he's attacking people in the community. People are very fearful because he sent a strong message to the community that he could run in anybody's house, beat them, chop them, and he could just take a horse and run in Mr. Churchill, Manickchand, Baghdam and hide. Right now we received a phone call last night that he is at Churchill, Manickchand premises. That is what that is the call.
So Priya father is harboring this man? Protecting him?
That is what we understand, because
preventing the police from arresting him?
Arresting him. And when he in the lockup, one time when he run me, my son and my husband, and we at the station in the presence of the police, he called Mr. Churchill Manickchand and he tell them, Churchill, I got to get locked up here right now. Come right? That is in the presence of me and the presence of the police, and the police take away his cell phone one time.
This man is like a wild man.
Actually, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. And I could recall from
Mr. Sharma,
ago
Mr. Jaipaul,
that a number of years ago, when they are taking buffalo into that area, the buffalo became wild and they couldn't control them. I don't know if this man drinks some of the buffalo milk and he gets wild.
Now he's attacking.
You know about the buffalo I'm speaking about?
I know what we say, bison.
Yeah, bison.
Yeah, but I didn't never really have the opportunity.
They never attacked you?
Well, he's a worker attacking me. This is, and I have a next teenager son now. Now he in the evening he writes CXC exam, and he and his friends them would go and sit in front of me and lie, play some cards or whatever. Now he attacking my teenager son. So we have no freedom to walk on the road. This man is attacking people.
So the chance that his son received, you have the.
No, not my son. He chopped.
Oh.
My son run to my house, but the boy who he chopped is not here. But we want to invite you, Mr. Jaipaul, in the community where people are willing to come out and speak out what this boy is doing and whose strength he is jumping on, because we are not deaf, and if I am lying here on a live program, I don't feel that the community would lie for me.
So I will be there in Mahaicony. Okay, so you invite me, get a date, and I will come into Mahaicony and speak to the residents.
Well, the residents keep looking out because I tell them, well, I can't take this. If he wants to kill me, I don't, because now he's threatening to burn down my house.
Okay, well, when we will be
now he's threatening.
I'm going to have to work with a police officer protection. So if we get this wild man, we're going to bring him out. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I think you should address this matter to Freedom House because it's one of their wild men.
Because the police can't catch him. The police cannot catch him.
I think you should see if you get an audience with the Honorable Minister Priya Manickchand, Minister of Education, so she could give this man some education. Ms. Manickchand is only look after other people's business, Mr. Sharma business, the business of other political parties, but she don't look at her own family, her family history, her uncle, her father, the workers in the farm, the ministers of her party, the PPC, in terms of number of them, the allegation of molesting young ladies, fingering them, in terms of molesting young boys, and things of that nature. So there's a number of allegations there which Priya Manickchand needs to address. The way the farm president treated his wife, the accident of a young lady in which the young woman died at East Coast there. Her body was flinged after impact with a Prado straight into the ocean view. Priya Manickchand will speak about that. These are things that the Honourable Minister needs to speak about. And the allegation of sexual assault and abuse and verbal abuse, one minister of this minister, Priya Manickchand, her colleague, was saying to a reporter that he could still have erection and things of that. So this Honourable Minister needs to address these matters. So this is the minister. I don't know if you ever saw her. You ever saw her in Mahaicony?
I never saw her in Mahaicony personally, but I normally saw her on the newspaper, on the television.
Well,
Mr. Jaipaul.
this is not how she looks. If you see her for real, this is not how she looks. Every year, her features would change.
Mr. Jaipaul, one thing again. 2012, he hide in the bush. The same Tulsi Prasad hide in the bush. Lash my son down. And Mr. Churchill Manickchand, as a big man, went in the guilty box and gave evidence that Tulsi was by his house.
So
when we claiming that he lashed my son.
So you saying Priya Manickchand lied on the oath?
Of course, yes.
In the witness box.
And the daughter was Jaya. Jaya was his liar.
That is conflict of interest.
Of course, yes. I feel this is advantage. This is advantage on the people. If we feel unjust right now, we travel all the way
so
from
where this matter was tried? Where this matter
at Mahaicony court.
Apparently the Priya Manickchand family owned Mahaicony. The judicial system.
Because in front of the police, he called Mr. Churchill Manickchand. Churchill, well, I got to be in the lockup. I'm looking out for you, right? You'll come, right? And the police take away his phone.
This is a live program, and I'm saying to the member of the public, please call in 225-0010, 225-888. So 225-0010, 225-0008. And call in to voice your concerns about this matter. Call in here. Hello?
Hi, Jai.
Yes.
I strongly believe that the lawlessness passing in this country with these ministers and then take on what have you. This morning on Mr. Basil's program, Wake Up Guyana, I was so angry on that program, complaining bitterly that one of Mr. Kenneth Roy's daughter has published some nasty things talking about black man about the website, and she was so upset she could have heard it in her voice. I want to know, they're supposed to having a law passing in Parliament, or passing Parliament, stating that you should talk about people by the race and what have you. And, you know, I want to know if the laws of this land are sort of set of people. I'm fed up and tired of this nonsense what's going on. Even though that is the sister there is in Uganda, I am fed up and sick of this nonsense going on. And I'm seeing that time will come in this country where people are going to be like lambs going to the house of slaughter. It's time that these people should, you know, get some kind of dignity among themselves, you know, and do the right thing, you know. And then you live as a member of parliament, you could see if you could, whatsoever you could do that to the opposition. Let me see if we could get rid of these people.
Well, the opposition, I don't know what to say about them, okay? I don't know if it's fear they have, or money problem they have, what they have. They want to enjoy the benefits of being a member of parliament. They're not strong and bold enough to be fearless like myself, to give up all the privileges of an MP, you know. And have faith in the people, and the people will put them there in office. They don't have that faith. Okay? So I can't speak to the opposition because I don't know what the fear. I couldn't speculate. These are the fears, and the fears is that the possibility if they should go to the election, they lose the majority in the National Assembly. They don't have people in the people. They don't have faith in the people that put them there. If the people give them that one-seat majority, not a political party, okay? And they must have faith in those people that those people will in the next election put them in office or put them in a greater majority in the National Assembly in terms that they have a 2/3.
So they got to wait till election time come around, and if they win, start doing things. They got to confront these people in the opposition.
Okay, thank you. I must say, I was vocal about the way that the Minister of Finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, went ahead and spend the money after the Parliament had spoken via resolution. Now I'm seeing that the Honorable Cargwin, Shadow Minister of Finance, is now saying the Minister of Finance could be locked up. Now this is the direction I wanted to go, and I was very vocal in that direction. They never listened to me, however, as the Minister of Finance. Call in there.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'd just like to tell that lady, right, that made the complaint just now, that she wouldn't get justice in this country as long as this government is in power. She will not get justice if we continue moving over. We can't get this man in about that. Why they don't say something on this? There are people that I don't know how it is whether one man can raise enough more for it to get at the guy who's up to the government. I can't understand it. People can fight it.
Yes. Okay. Call in there.
Hi.
Yes.
Hey, Jaipaul.
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm really feeling happy about you running among the opposition like that. You will get a part of the opposition. You know what I mean? You can't give the opposition, you will get a part of the opposition.
What I said bad about the opposition? Not because, Carla, you see, Carla, this is the problem. That is why we can't have change in our country, because people belong to the PPP, and the PPP do something bad, they're not acting in the way they should act. You know what the PPP supposed to do? Shut them out. I'm saying I'm part of the opposition, but not because I'm part of the opposition, I must shut up. You don't know about freedom of speech, freedom of expression? You must not be fearful to speak out, even if on your own side. Good. So I hope you understand that. So you can't muzzle me and say if the opposition is not working, I must stay quiet. So that is not the way to go. You are encouraging the PPP to carry on with the banditry, with the corrupt practices. Because if people from the government side behave like you, then they will never speak out to make a change in this country. Call in here.
So, Jaipaul?
Yes.
I would like to use the form of assistance.
Hello?
Sorry.
I'm not getting you clear. Call me at 609-8257 and I will visit you.
At the rail station, we don't police don't come.
Okay.
She got 3 children and she's going to run and she not look after the children also.
Well, there's Child Care Protection Agency there, and you should contact them. If anybody, if you know that there is a neighbor or some person in your community that is treating the children, drinking alcohol, not feeding the children, neglecting the children, I think the right thing is to contact the Child Care Protection Agency that is under the Ministry of Human Service and Social Security. Ms. Ann Green is the director, a very decent and hard-working woman with hard-working staff, and they will sure to address your complaints. But you, the people in the community, need to protect the young, vulnerable children, okay?
Try to help the children, but do that.
But you can't help by calling this program. You need to call the authorities. And that is Child Care Protection Agency. Okay, there's law to protect the children and the vulnerable in this country, particularly women and children. Okay? And this mother here tries to protect her children.
Very sorry.
Her 2 sons, teenage sons. And this is some of the situation. So you heard from this individual here, all the way from Mahaicony, and you hear who is the offenders and who are protecting this offender. is the minister father, and the minister is not saying anything about it. Minister Priya Manickchand. Caller in there. Hello. Sorry about that. Not getting that call clear. Callers, please dial 225-0008. Apparently 225-0010 is not functioning that well. Caller in there.
Hello, good day.
Good day.
I'm calling on behalf to talk about the woman from Priya Manichand's father who is now the tribunal.
And not Priya Manichand's father, it's Priya Manickchand's worker.
Yes,
but the father would protect the worker. If the operator could flick the photograph there. And what this mother is saying is that Priya Manickchand's father, who's Priya Manickchand's father, what's his name?
Churchill Manickchand.
Churchill Manickchand's Priya Manickchand's father is protecting this individual. The individual is the man without shirt. He is the wild man chopping up people in Mahaicony. The pickup down there, that single cab pickup, is Priya Manickchand's brother. So there's evidence to show that there's linkage. So that's why this individual walked with this photograph. Okay?
Yeah. But do this man see in the village every day?
Almost terrorizing some different person.
Every day he beats somebody?
Every day he would cuss somebody, ring down the whole neighborhood. 4 o'clock in the morning, people sound sleeping, he calling out my son that hour for fight. And come now we were in the war zone and he on a horse like a cowboy. You're only peeping to see if he got rush in the yard now.
Well, you see, and how are you making these complaints?
Who would believe that 4 o'clock in the morning a man would...
How long are you making these complaints?
This happening for years with this man.
How many years?
And this man is not on terms about for a good while, a good few years, like about 10 to 15 years. And now he attacking pastors now. He run into a pastor house and chop a man. And the blood still, we have it on video here right now.
Okay, so you have it here with you? You brought it here?
Yes.
See if you could give me that footage.
How he chopped the man and
with the champion. Please give me the footage.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, caller. So yes, and I did invite the mayor of the MNC, the mayor of City Council, and Hamilton Green, and I didn't see him. And basically, we wanted to speak about this situation of the town clerk lock out the mayor from his office and was forced the councillor to hold a meeting in the compound. And you would saw that graphic photo there of the mayor and the deputy mayor sitting in the compound of the city council and having a meeting. This is IPAS. This is like this young lady, sober, the town clerk acting proudly. She's from Mahaicony, related to this wild man. So this is the situation we have here. Crazy situation in Guyana. Caller in there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I'm calling concerning good for hearing the new scheme.
Yes.
For years, they've been coming and collect no garbage in the area with the waste and that's the place full of enough bush. And a lot of mosquitoes in the area. It's very dangerous. The trench wall cleaning, all kind of thing.
Okay, well, arrange a meeting for me to visit the people, okay?
That's what's on mobile base.
You arrange a meeting and call me in 6098257.
Alright.
Okay, call me in there.
Very sorry,
So the photo, what you're seeing there is what was published in the Caribbean newspaper today edition on the 7th of May 2014, and it's titled there, "The Town Clerk Locks Mayor Out of Office, Forced Councillors to Hold Meeting in Compound." This is not IPAS. Where in the world you would see a situation that is claiming that there's a democracy? This is happening. Where an officer that is junior, that the servant to the council is locking out the entire council elected body. So as a real IPAS, this is like similar to the clerk of the National Assembly, which is Sherlock Isaac, locking out the Speaker of the House and the entire Parliament, and we have to go in the compound. Or not we no more, them have to go in the compound. So this is similar to that. Caller in there. Hello?
Afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
And I'm calling concerning the clinic.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
When I come in where?
I call in concerning about the drainage in Singapore.
In where area?
Calling concern about the drainage.
Yes, your voice is breaking up and not getting you clear. However, if it's West Dem, I have to visit the bridge that the West Dem people call me about in Tugville. Okay? So you could reach me there at like 3:30 in Tugville and carry me to other communities. Now I have received complaints about apparently there's a scam, a fuel scam in Guyana, and I have a photo there with a gas station. And this gas station, from what I understand, is owned by Kemrat Singh. So if you have that photograph of your operator, you could please show it. And also you have the footage of the chopping of this wild man from Mahaicony, chopping up people of Mahaicony. You could show that footage too. Yes. If the operator have the photograph to flick, show it now. Yes. Well, that's the photograph there you're looking at?
Yes.
Yes. And that's the bloodstain?
In Pastor Mark's house.
In the pastor house? This man chopping people in the house of God?
Look at that man's study. That man is too victim. What happened to his community?
And he having one hand, a pandit man's son chop off the hand.
What he did?
A pandit's son chop off one of his hand, his left hand chop off. And he had only one hand, but he terrorizing people so with a cutlass because he would run up to you unexpected, so nobody don't expect that he would come up with a cutlass.
What is this stain we see here?
That is the blood that spray up.
When he chopped?
When he chopped the guy.
Who he chopped?
Which is my son's friend because he...
How old was the person he chopped?
He's like about 26. Somewhere around 26.
He chopped a 26-year-old
guy, yes.
Guy who is his son's friend.
Yes,
and this friend had run into the church.
So the pastor house. Then the pastor house runs quite upstairs of the house. They have the blind, where the curtain, all got the blood, how he rush inside the people in house upstairs. So he powerful. He sent a strong message to the nation, Mr. Jaipaul, that even if he wants a man wife, a man daughter, if he wants food from the people in fact, they must give him, or else he would kill, he would chop, he would beat, and just set free, run with a horse in the background and hide. And there is no justice because the police can't catch him, and is more than one person he run in people's house. Sometime in last year he run a boy had to plunge through in a man's kitchen and hide.
Well, you guys make me scared. I can't. You want me to visit it? I think I'll walk with one policeman, but am I gotta work with the old station? Or am I gonna ask?
Yeah, but we terrorizing and we are very careful because
some GDF officer with me.
And if the police can't find him, well, who will find him? Because I'm not going to say that the police didn't respond. The police respond and pick up the man in the pastor place, bleeding, and take him to the hospital. The police come in the pastor house and pick up the man almost breathless.
Okay, well, it's sad to know this is happening for many years in Mahaicony.
And no justice.
And no justice from an individual that is saying openly that he's working with Priya Manickchand. Father, Priya Manickchand being the minister of this government, Minister of Education. And
what example she set into the nation?
What example, yes. Setting a lot of bad examples, and the family too. Very terrible. Let's take the last call before we conclude the program. Call in there.
Yeah, Mr. Jaipaul, you gotta be careful too. He's a facade. And he does, and all this
he's a facade?
Yes, he's a facade.
I keep speaking, I didn't realize he's a facade. Okay, thank you. You see, you listen more than me.
And another thing, I hate when you all say things like honorable. I don't think these people deserve the name honorable.
As an MP, that's their privilege. As a minister, that's their privilege. They're all honorable until proven guilty or proven otherwise. Call in there. Well, we're going to ask with police protection, we're going to ask the Chief of Staff, Mark Phillips, to set up some Army officer. Right? So thank you. I think we still have time remaining. Okay, thank you for joining us here. It's a live calling program. As I said, this is a regular feature that you will be seeing. The guests that appear on the program was impromptu. We didn't expect them, so you must apologize for the quality. in terms of the information being presented and the way it was presented. However, it's a live program, and as a result, we want you, the people, to have this information. This family all the way from Mahaicony, I couldn't send them away. This other individual here, Benny here, all the way from Canada, I couldn't send him away too. So I had to receive them and deal with them as it was unfolding. So thank you for joining me, and of course we're going to visit Mahaicony, and we're going to ask the Guyana Police Force and the Guyana Defense Force, Chief of Staff Mark Phillip, and the Guyana Police Force Acting Commissioner Sila Prasad to send some people when we going in there for protection, right?
Mr. Jaipaul, I have one thing more to say now.
Yes, what do you have to say?
If there is anybody know him in the Baghdad area, if they could even contact the Mora Point police station to hold him.
Okay,
because he always in the Baghdad hiding with the horse, and in the night it's alleged that he is going by Mr. Churchill Manickchand promises and speed.
Okay. So here we conclude the program, and thank you for joining me, and we will be visiting Mahaicony. Alright, don't worry, support, man.
Yeah, I find it.
What do you think of the water situation?
You call me whenever you want.
Okay.
Right? So, once it's not
Get the people to show up.
Yeah.
Other than-
People are fearful, so people will turn up.
Can't say in the program that people are free of their lives.
Yes, people will say that. Because
I can speak properly.